I am here at Burney Falls in Northern California, and first going into this I didn't realize that there was going to be a ranger station and a fee area, but there is, so pack your patience. It takes a little bit of time to get in, depending on how many cars are in front of you, a minute, 2 minutes per car, and the line started getting long behind me. But it's a $10 parking fee basically, and they give you a little pamphlet that also shows a bunch of other hiking trails in the area, and the ranger was saying that none of them are more than 2 miles. So yeah, I'm just gonna go check the park out and see what we see. He did say that the base of the falls is shut down right now because they're doing some construction or some work on the pathway, so you can't access the falls currently, but you can still see them. And it looks like here is like a map of the entire area. So this is kind of neat. They have a little activity on the inside, the very center of this pamphlet. It's called Discovery Quest, and if you find all of these things, here there's like 14 of them it looks like, then you have to bring the filled out sheet to one of the stores here, and then you'll get a custom patch. Let's go. Here's a sign kind of showing the distance to the falls, and you can do the entire loop. It's, I think it said 1.2. Oh. I just got a glimpse. It's like literally right by the parking lot, the falls. Crazy. Let's go a little closer. Like I said, you used to be able to walk down there to the base of the waterfalls, but they have it closed because they're doing some sort of reconstruction. So now I'm gonna look at the map. This is the whole entire area. I was just down here, and now I'm here, and I'll be going there. This is actually really cool. So it's a piece of a tree cut out, and then it has the age or the years. So they're thinking that it was sprouted or born in 1653, and they cut it down in 1981, or it fell down or whatever. And the tree was that old when Mount Shasta erupted. The Declaration of Independence was signed. I like that. That little kiosk back there says that this Burney Falls drops 100 million gallons of water per day over these falls. I don't know if you can see the mist from the water, but that's cool. And that water's so blue. What's crazy is that sign was also saying back there that not too far up from these falls that the river is actually dry in the summertime, and so most of this water is coming from underground. So it looks like in this area they have brown trout, brook trout, and rainbow trout. And you can go down this little side chute here and get really close to the river. Look, the PCT comes through here. If you don't know what the PCT is, it's the Pacific Crest Trail, and it basically goes from one border to another border. So from Mexico to Canada, and it's a hiking trail. And there's a part of it right up here. That's kind of neat. Pacific Crest Trail. That way. And that way. And like this sign says, Mexico is 1,418 miles that way. Canada, 1,232 that way. This is actually really neat. I'm not really sure which way the loop goes, so I'm just gonna walk the Pacific Crest Trail for a little bit because there's road right there, so I'm not really sure where I'm going. Definitely away from the falls, but that sign back there said the footbridge was the way I'm going now. And I'm not sure if this is the way I want to go. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be going that way because that's closer to home. I'm supposed to be going that way, which takes me closer to Canada. I'm gonna go towards Canada and see if that takes me along the creek bed. Okay, I think I want to go find the Pioneer Cemetery, and to do that I have to go back the way I came, I think, because it says that the trail for that starts at campsite 73, and I'm not in the camping area, and I don't know if this leads you to that, so I'm going to turn around and go back and find campsite 73. Alright, so I found the Pioneer Cemetery trailhead by camp spot number 75. It's all the way at the other end of the campground, and it's less than a mile, about 0.8 of a mile, and the sign at the front said, "Watch out for mountain lions." So here we go. Somebody be hiking out here in their bare feet, and they're big. Maybe it's the Sasquatch. Gotta watch out for the Sasquatch out here. Okay, those footprints are weirding me out just a little bit because it's either a shoe that's shaped like a foot, because the toes on it are sort of extended and like they almost are dragging the ground. I don't know, I'm not saying anything, just that either, number one, somebody's walking around barefoot out here. Number two, somebody's walking around out here with shoes that make it look like they're walking around barefoot. Or three, like I said earlier, it's a Sasquatch. Hi. I found the culprit. He was totally walking around with no shoes on. Darn. I was hoping it was a Sasquatch. Alright. I found it. All the way down here. 1890 to 1925. And it looks like these are all the people that are here. In memory of our father Francis A. House, born December 10th, 1860, died November 19th, 1892, 31. All right, let's go to the left. Dang, died at 48 years old, July 16th, 1888. That's when he died. (1841 to 1910). Freddie Weaver. In memory of Hattie. Four years old. It's actually quite a interesting little cemetery. I wonder if there's more plots here than there are headstones, because there's very few headstones here. And the whole area is sort of fenced off. But that plaque at the beginning over here has a whole bunch of names on it. So I don't know what this plaque right here means. Yeah, I'm thinking that these are the people that are buried here, but not all of them have headstones, because like she had one. I thought there was another peck over there. So yeah, I don't know. That's my little tryst around Burney Falls in Northern California. That's it for this one. I'll see you at the campground.